Weight loss is the hottest topic in 2020, and today we're going to have that conversation about what might be blocking you from that weight loss. Hey, this is Roger Tufit, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 barriers to weight loss in 2020. What are these barriers? These barriers are basically anything that's going to block you from weight loss at any point of your fitness journey. Let's get right into it. Number 1, I'm too busy to lose weight or to work out or to do anything physically active. That's a bad statement. All right, let's break that statement down. If you say you're too busy to perform exercise or to do anything regarding health and wellness for your own body, at that point, you have told yourself that you do not have time for you. This type of excuse or statement usually becomes from somebody who does a lot of things, but maybe hasn't analyzed that schedule, a people pleaser, a yes man, a yes woman. Anyone who fits those kind of categories or something else where it just feels like you're too busy. You have time. You just have to make it. What I suggest is you look at your schedule right now, see what absolutely has to be done, or you will not be surviving the next day or the next month. If you can cut some things out, maybe 3 or 4 times out the week, you're not as busy as you seem, and you need to actually space out more time for yourself. The more selfish you become for you, you will start building a stronger foundation for yourself, which will make you, in turn, a better person for the world, your friends, your family, and you in general. Number 2, I'm not ready to train yet. I have to get ready first. I've heard this statement before too. This is a major barrier. As small as it may seem, I see a lot of people talk about, I'm not ready to go to the gym, or I'm not ready for a trainer. Now, understand, when you're going to a trainer or a gym, the goal of that gym is to help you get to that next point. If you're going to an open commercial gym, you can talk to the staff and maybe talk to their personal training department and go into training that way. If you're going to maybe like a small group or a boot camp facility, you're working directly with the trainer there. Their primary objective in fitness is to take you from point A to point B, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Their goal is to take you to that next level and make you comfortable while doing so. So find you somebody who can maybe talk to you through a free fitness consultation and kind of see where you're starting at, so they can start to push you along that way. There's no way you'll be able to get ready on your own for this weight loss goal or this fitness journey in general if you do not get that professional help, right? It's going to take a long time, and rather than taking years and years to try and figure the fitness thing out, go to professional, cut that time down, get the goal done. Number 3, I'm not seeing my results fast enough. All right, if you have any change you want to see in your body, the first thing to understand is that it's going to take some time. Think about school. We didn't pop out of birth and go to kindergarten, and all of a sudden we graduated 5 years later. It didn't happen that way. We went K through 12, and then we went through college. And so for some of us, grad school, and for some of us, we went the PhD route. I'm not going that route. But understand that everything takes time. You have to build that strong foundation and go from there. So if you have a lot to weight to lose, for example, let's say that weight gain came over the course of a year, maybe 5 years. There is no way that we're going to take 21 days, maybe even 90 days to get all that weight off. We have to put in some work. That 21 day to 90 day period is really building a strong foundation. Once you get that foundation down pat, at that point, we start to see accelerated progress because our mindset and our habits are becoming better to actually help us lose that weight. So don't get discouraged if 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, let's say you gain a pound, maybe you even gain 5 pounds. Look at the bigger picture. You started working out. And because you started working out, you're starting to do more things that are keeping you healthy in your lifestyle. And now you're becoming that person who can actually lose that weight and maintain that weight loss at the end of the goal. Number 4, no motivation. When it comes to motivation, you have to have something more than I want to lose weight, I want to look good. So what does that mean? I'll ask you this question. What is your true reason for weight loss? And don't say it looks good. If looks good is all you can have, I need you to do the 5-question test called why. We'll give an example. I want a 6-pack. Why? Well, I see other people sporting 6-packs and they look like they're living a great lifestyle. Well, why do you think they're living a great lifestyle? Well, maybe because they wake up and they feel good about who they are, what they see in the mirror, and it makes them have a good day. Well, why do you think that became important to them? Well, they probably started having good days and it really just made their lifestyle overall more enjoyable. And now they're making more friends, they're more social, everything else in life with their work is improving, their workouts are improving, and everything just looks up from there. You can even ask it again. Well, why do you think that is? And you see how more in depth that questionnaire can go. So ask yourself, why do you really want to do this? What's the true reason that you want to lose that weight. Number 5, I saved this one for last because this is a very, very important point. Your environment. And there is 5 components to this environment that I'm talking about. The first one I'm going to talk about is your friends. Everybody ain't your friend. I'm sorry to say it. That's your cup of tea to find out. But you have to have the right support group as far as your friends go. Your friends sometimes aren't comfortable with you losing weight, but you have to have that conversation with your friends and let them know, hey, I have a weight loss goal and I would love for my friend group to support me whenever they can and just give me some words of encouragement. Because let's be honest, a fitness journey, a weight loss journey, it can have its ups and downs. That's very understandable. I've seen it myself over and over again. I've had it with myself when I did my competition last year. It happens. We all have different issues that we have to deal with upon that fitness journey, and we do need that support group to help us get to that next level. So make sure your friend group is understanding where you're at right now so your environment can all be supportive of what you're doing. Next to your friends, you have family. Now, family is a little bit different than your friends because a lot of your family grew up with you and they just knew you from here to here. They've seen all kinds of shapes and sizes. Most of the time, your family says the perfect phrase, oh, you don't have to lose any weight. You look fine just the way you are. Now, that leads to body image issues because you have a feeling that you're not comfortable with the way you look, and that's your body image. A lot of us have different body image issues, whether it's the composition of our body, our facial features, it could be anything, and we want to do something to change it. So the same thing when it comes to family. Just like your friends, you need to sit down, have a talk with your family, and help them understand, hey, I understand that you guys feel like I am perfectly fine where I'm at, but me personally, I want to make a change for myself so I can start feeling better about who I am as a person. And from there, you start to change that environment piece by piece, and boom, your friends and family are a big support group for you. Your fitness journey is that much easier. The third component of your environment is your house, and more specifically, every house has a kitchen. If you have unhealthy food in your kitchen, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna eat it or somebody else will. So we have to get rid of that food. You don't have to throw it away right now. I'll be a little conservative today with this video. But what I do want you to do is after the unhealthy food is gone, do not buy any more. Don't even put it on your grocery list. Don't buy it for the kids. Literally everybody has to eat healthy in the house. If you want something unhealthy, you have to make it an inconvenience for you to get the food in your house that's not good for you. This makes it a habit for you to go to the grocery store and really just skip the snack aisle. Go to the gas station and skip the snack aisle, right? So cleanse your kitchen out, cleanse your pantry, your cabinets, and your fridge out, and make sure your environment at home is nice and healthy too. The fourth component of your environment is your work environment. Happy hour, lunch breaks, random lunch dates, friend lunch dates. Your boss has a meeting and you have lunch at the meeting. The random snack bar that's sitting on the one lady's desk, the one guy's desk in the office. All these things play a role too. Now, you can't necessarily tell your boss and tell your coworkers, hey, stop being unhealthy in the office, but you could probably, depending on that work relationship, let them know, hey, I'm on a weight loss journey, and if you could maybe hide that for me, that would be great. And if not, well, this is where your discipline kicks in. You'll have to start training yourself to look at that stuff and just say no. That's what you'll have to do. Sorry, but the work environment is a little bit more tricky. Another thing is make sure you bring your lunch to work too. Prepare your meals. So when you do have the work meetings and everybody's eating the pizza that the boss ordered for the meeting, you can pull your Tupperware out and you have a healthy meal so you can stay on track for your goals. If you absolutely have to, maybe one of those work days of the week, you can actually partake in that work meeting because you didn't have one all week, and that's maybe your little cheat meal. That's okay. One day is better than having a crazy lunch every single day at work. Now, the last component of your environment is your mental environment. Yes, you internally. The way you think about this weight loss journey is going to be very important in 2020. If you are somebody who does not believe you can lose weight, you are right. If you're somebody who believes you can lose weight, you are right. So what you have to do is constantly give yourself positive affirmations to make sure that you are telling yourself all the time, hey, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get this goal, I'm gonna lose this weight. It's very important for you to mentally believe it because seeing is believing, right? If you believe it, you're gonna see it. If you see it, you're gonna believe it. And the more you see it and believe it, the more it starts to happen. And then all of a sudden, boom, results. So those are my top 5 barriers to weight loss in 2020. Make sure you do not run into those barriers. If you have to rewind and watch that video, jot those down. I'll put them in the description below just for some brief notes for you. But if you enjoy this type of video, I do online personal training as well. So if you're interested in working with me as your personal training coach through my workout app, shoot me a message, leave me a comment below about any of these barriers that that you might have related to, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram as well at Roger2Fit. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.